We at South Central Growers are very excited about the HydraFiber product, and for those of you that are considering looking at HydraFiber, we would recommend that you trial it on a small scale basis, get comfortable with the product, understand the components of the product, and then try it on a larger scale basis and then make the decision from there. We at South Central followed that process, and we are excited and very confident in HydraFiber.
We played around with percentages. We went with a 40% HydraFiber, and we were very surprised at the results. It went really well. We trialed material from 4 weeks grow time up to 6 months of a grow time, and there was virtually no difference in the growing practices or cultural practices that we do here at ColorPoint. We're excited about HydraFiber, and we're ready to push the envelope with more percentages and seeing how our plants react.
For growers that are looking to get into HydraFiber, I think, and when you're looking to make any big change, it's important to do a fair amount of trials, and not just trials on, like us, we're pretty diverse. We're doing bedding and succulents and foliage. So it's important to give a fair shake to with each one of those crops, and feel good about it. Work with profile to get everything correct before you just go and dive in. I think that's one of the most important things.
Yeah, basically, the lime, I think it was like the biggest adjustment that we had to make, and watering, I think it was not so difficult to convince the grower to basically water a little bit less.
There was some adjustments to make on the machinery, on the equipment, on the planting line. But again, profile very supportive, visiting us a couple different times to get the settings right on the machinery. No, I mean, the plants have rooted in very well. They seem to really like the mix. So we're pretty happy with what we see.
What are some of the things you went through in your decision-making process to switch to HydraFiber?
Yeah, that's a good question, Jennifer. I believe if you're going to trial it, or you're going to switch to it, you need to trial it. Do extensive trials. We trialed for over a year. We put various crops in there and trialed it side by side with our regular media. And then once you've gone through that whole process, you'll know whether or not you want to try this material or move forward with this material. For us, it was an easy decision to make. What we saw and the results we saw made it an easy decision. But I'd encourage all growers, if you're going to make this transition and make this switch, there is a learning curve in growing, in filling pots. But in the end, I believe it's worth it. I think people should give it a try. You should definitely, and if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. I'm not here to shove it down your throat. I think if you look at all the data and you actually try it, you're going to be shocked at what you see.